Yo, I forgot I was live. I forgot to go live. I can't get my stupid phone to work. So I got this other phone that's like way close to my head. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Sorry I'm late. I can't find my stream. I don't know where it is. I don't know where my stream is. Well, now it's there. Now it showed up. Jesus. Everything's just went to shit. What are you guys up to? We're super close vision. Super close. There we go. W2, Dr. Fell. What's going on? Still not catching up. I don't know if it's the weather we're having here. Gonna make you rich. We'll see, man. I still can't get my stream to show up, though. There it is. There it is. I don't want to hear me. There's chat. Hi. There we go. I don't need this stupid phone. What up? It's been a... Jesus Christ. When did that fall? All right, here we go. What's up, Dan? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. This week, we got some cards. We got like this many's. We got this many cards in the mail this week. Some are cards that I dug up. Most of these ungraded ones are ones I just dug up. But we're going to talk about some 90s junk cards too, because those are all going up big time. I don't know if anybody caught my stream that I threw up earlier this week, but those Bo Jacksons that I bought ended up being huge in just a month, in 31 days. So I bought every... Do I have any of them down here? I don't have any of them down here to show you. They're the black and white bows. But I only bought 4 9 grades. I bought 16 total, but I only bought 4 9 grades because I didn't want to spend over $40 on them. But I did buy every 7 grade, every 8 grade, and 4 9 grades. I paid $30 for the 9 grades. I didn't want to pay $40. And those are going for over $200 now. So in less than a month, those things are going crazy. I expect it to calm down because right now people are buying them because, I don't know, it could be hype. It could be the fact that I bought them all offline so people were able to list them at whatever they wanted. Because let's say there's one on there for $25. Someone could be like, well, I'll put mine up for $24 so I can sell it. But if there's none up there, they could go like, I want $200. And then the next guy comes on, he goes, well, this guy's asking $200, so I'm going to put mine up for $190. And then those sell, and then people are like, whoa, those sold for that much. Dr. Fell's been grabbing some Kemps. Good job, Dr. Fell. I grabbed, I have some on the way. I'm using my phone right now to do video, so I can't look at it. But I did get, I have 58 Sean Kemps in here. 58 of that one. I can't remember who I got, but I got about another 60 coming. And then I got 23 of the Gary Paytons. Where's my camera? 23 of that one. This one's going to be the money one for Gary Payton. I only got like 5. But this is the harder one to get. And with that crazy red border, the maroon border, it's hard to get a mint because just any kind of little flaw will show up hard on them. Like this one here, the top corner. You can see this corner up here. You can see that white. Even over here, it's not perfectly square, it's whited. So the better the card, the better the value. Then I grabbed 168 of these. So I got 168 of that one. And I asked the guy if he could send me 100 more. And he's checking. So yeah, I've been grabbing the Kemps and the Paytons and still grabbing them. You can get them for like $1 a piece. $1.50 on eBay. And they're going to go up. You can't go wrong with those because they're not ever going to go down. They're only going to go up. But the cool things that we got this week, I'll save the coolest for last and the topic of conversation for last. But I got 2 Kobe rookies. They're low grade. I'm not buying Kobe too much right now because his stuff is like pretty much at its prime. It's at its highest. But I was able to get these for 20 a piece. So they got little Kobe. I think these have Kevin Garnett. Yeah, Kevin Garnett, Jermaine O'Neal, and Kobe are the 3 players. Kobe's going to go up. He's going to continue to go up, but he's super high right now. His stuff is really expensive. All LeBron stuff's going to go up. I just kind of wanted to check this company out. Sorry, guys. I got my audio going because I wasn't planning on using this phone. LeBron stuff. I wanted to check this company out. This company's been grading cards for a while, but they aren't like the best grading company. But I heard that they really upped their game, so I wanted to see what it looked like. And it looks like they do grade their cards properly. I don't see any issues with this card where it wouldn't be a 10. But there's a LeBron in a Lakers uniform. It's a more current card. Not a huge deal, but it will be. This is probably my favorite card I got this week. I got a steal on this too. I got it for 25 bucks. This is a Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy G, as a perfect Gem Mint 10 rookie with a piece of game worn jersey in it. And they said it was a refractor in the ad, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a regular one. But he said they were limited to like 150 or 199. It's not serial numbered, but that doesn't mean that they're not limited. So that one, if he plays again, that's going to be huge. This could be a $600-800 card pretty easily. So I got it for 25 bucks. Person was slacking on the auctions. Oh, that was cool. I heard a rumor that Andrew Luck might play again. I don't think it's true. But if it is, I wanted to just grab a few Andrew Lucks. So I just grabbed these low grade Topps Chromes. I can hold it back a little bit because you guys are closer. They're both just 8 mint 8 grades. But they're only $7 a piece. So if he comes back and plays, has a good game, I'll be able to flip them pretty easily for 40 or 50 bucks, something like that. And if he doesn't play again, then I'll just be able to get my money back pretty easily. This is an Albert Pujols. A Pujols. Piece of jersey, game-worn jersey. Authentic Take Me Out to the Ball Game, game-worn uniform card from Cracker Jacks. And it's a mini card. It's high grade, 9.5. It's pretty good. Little dirty piece of uniform. We'll put that with the old school stuff. This is as good as it gets for grades. We got a beautiful Kyrie Irving camo from the Crusades Excalibur. That's a beauty. Look at that. Kyrie Irving. You guys are goofy. Dirk Nowitzki. There's only 25 of these made. That's an 8th grade. It's a serial number down here somewhere, 22 of 25. It's called a Dazzle. I got a Dazzle today too. A pretty big one I just bought for my buddy. So it'll be here next week. It's even prettier than this. I got one of these last week. I bought another one. This one's a higher grade. It's the Rocky Marciano. Well, the one I got last week was a 7. This one's an 8. That's an 8. That means it looks better. It's in better condition. So now I have 2 of these. I always like to have multiples of cards because sometimes they get attached and then I want to keep one. So then it gives me freedom to sell one and keep one. Because once I sell a card, I miss it. I miss it, man. These are all older school that we're going to talk about. And then this is a good, pretty LeBron. I like pretty cards. And that one's pretty. Pretty, pretty. It's a pink, hyper pink. It's 2019. Mint 9. LBJ. And then a population 1. I had a pop 1 last week of LeBron James. The same card. The marquee in a grade 8. This is the only Kobe graded an 8. And I think there's only a few that are graded total. I think it's a pretty rare card. It's not serial numbered or anything. So I'd have to go look at reports to look it up, but as far as graded goes, it's the only one in existence. Then we got some old school stuff. This is some stuff that I've been talking about, like Gary Payton. I grabbed some graded Gary Paytons in higher grade, the 9.5s. So I got them cheap. They're like 25 bucks. I've always collected W2. This is just stuff that came in this week. This is this week's haul. I do a lot of eBay and stuff. So this is all stuff that came in the mail this week. So yeah, I grabbed 3 of those, 25 a piece. I'm hoping that once these start picking up, that these will be 100, 150 a piece. And I don't think it'll be long before they are. I think this whole plethora of Sean Kemp's and Gary Payton's are going to be at least 10 to 15 a card. So I'm hoping that my dollar investment turns into $15. And you do that by 100, it adds up. So before we get to this stack of graded stuff, which is like the old school stuff, which is coming back right now, the 80s and 90s stuff is hitting hard. I do have a few more cards here real quick that I just picked up that are not graded. These were just card shop grabs. I grabbed this A-Rod for $5 because it's just a cool one that I haven't seen. It's a rookie sports flick, so it's got like a thing to it, you know. I saw that, Dr. Phil. 61 is good. And then I grabbed a Drew Brees rookie. It's really nice condition too, because I collect Brees rookies. That was 20 bucks. Not a big deal. I would like to take some shots. I might have to do that today. Pretty card. And then these came in the mail. Just a Randy Johnson and another Drew Brees rookie. It's called a die cut. When they're cut like that, they're called die cuts. I have a really cool Shaq die cut coming this week that I bought from a friend. And it'll blow your mind because it's the only one. It's an error. It's the only one in the world. But something that exciting with cards that happened is, so sometimes cards go undiscovered. and unknown for years. And people just, they throw them to the side. They don't care about them. They're just like, whatever. They're not worth anything. They never will be. Well, starting lineup figurines have been around since the 80's. And they came with cards. So those cards are starting to pick up in popularity right now. My parents, when I was collecting in the 90's, actually it was in the 80's, they would take me to card shows and stuff because back then they were prevalent. There were lots of card shows. Let me see if I can get this camera a little better. There are lots of card shows, and they're a lot better than they are now. But they would take me, and they were bored, so they wanted something to collect. So they got into starting lineups, and they got into them pretty hard to where there was a magazine back then called the Tough Stuff magazine, and it was kind of like Beckett magazine, but it was bigger, and they talked more about like I think they priced out like figurines and toys as well as cards. And there's a guy in that magazine called the Kenner Kid, and he was like the guy that dealt with starting lineups and Kenner toys. And my parents just happened to have the #1 collection of Kenner starting lineups in the world. So they were shipping out lineups daily, like 20 or 30 packages, and they'd have stuff incoming, and they'd go to Kmart and KB Toys and all these places to get starting lineups. So it was fun as a kid to have your parents into something like that too. So recently they sent me a binder, pretty nice size binder full of cards. And like I said, it was just kind of like junk, like stuff that I opened it and I was like, oh, what am I going to do with this? And then this was like 6 months ago. There was no value to any of that stuff. Well, now I'm seeing there's a ton of value because people discovered them. And they're realizing that they're pretty hard to come by, especially the 88 and 89 stuff. And some of those are actual rookie years of big players. So I've got a bunch of them here. I've got a whole bunch that I took out. And there's a whole bunch more over here. I don't have them in any kind of order right now. But some of the cooler ones that have some really good value are not in that pile. And you could still find starting lineups all over the place, like pretty much any thrift store or flea markets with like toys and the old school guys that just kind of like they've been there for 10 years and they just come every Sunday. You're gonna find them there. Scottie Pippen is one. He's in this condition about $700 and going up. Like this will be a big dollar card because this is his first. This is a rookie card, so it's a rookie card that people didn't really know existed. So now that people are starting to discover it, they're starting to realize, oh shoot, I need to go get one. But they're in starting lineup figures, so they're in like a bubble package, and they got dinged around a lot. These are two that I'd never even knew existed. These are also rookies. These are Shaquille O'Neal. They both came in the same pack. They look like the normal Topps card, and they look like the normal Stadium Club card, except they say starting lineup on them. So this card in its regular version is real popular right now. It's going for about $150 on its own. But the fact that this is the starting lineup one, the fact that it's still mint, I think I can get $300 or $400 for this. And same with this one. And like I said, a month ago, they had no value. I got 4 Jordans. This one's about, I put it up for $400 and somebody said they were going to take it. And then I didn't hear from them again. So I actually removed it for sale because I do not want to sell it for that cheap. So I think another 700 on that. This one, I haven't really looked. I haven't really looked up these three, but there's three more. And they're probably a couple $100 a piece. This guy just died, so his stuff's doing really well. Diego Maradona. And then just a ton of other cool ones. Bo Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, David Robinson, Magic Johnson, Barry Sanders, Frank Thomas, Aikman, Hardaway, Rodman, Griffey, Bo Jackson, John Elway. Look at that guy. Look at that old dude. So, if you're out and you see the earlier starting lineups, 88, 89, or 90, and it's a named player, just grab it. That card inside is going to be value. You can pick these things up all over the place still. The full starting lineup, the figure, sealed with a package, all that good stuff. You can find them for $5, $10 with these cards in them. You just got to find them. It's got to be quicker than the person that knows about it. And then right now, just the vintage stuff is doing really well. The 80s stuff, like the Daryl Strawberries, the Don Mattingleys, the Wade Boggs, the anybody 80s, Ozzie Smith. I have some Tim Duncan. I didn't collect a lot during the Tim Duncan era, so I'm not a huge fan, so I don't have much. But I do have some stuff laying around. I just don't think I have anything significant. Ken Griffey Jr. is super, super, super popular. His stuff is going up really well. I got a couple of his rookie cards this week. This is his score rookie. Well, this is his Fleer rookie. His Upper Deck rookie is the most valuable. But these are all still super cheap, and they're going to be big money. There's a lot produced, but they're going to be big money anyways. People are collecting them. They're holding on to them, especially the higher grade stuff. These are all low grade. I think I grabbed this whole stack for probably like 40 or 50 bucks. But these are all like childhood cards that I wanted when I was a kid and either sold at some point or something like that. At one point, I collected a ton of Canseco. I had over 200 different Canseco cards, and that was like when I was in junior high. I had so many Canseco cards. That's one. There's a Canseco rookie. It's an 86 tops. That's an okay grade, mint 9. It's not too bad. Then we got the 86 Fleer with Plunk. With Eric Plunk. Look at that mustache. Sexy beasts. Another Ken Griffey Jr. This top's traded. Barry Bonds. These are super cheap cards to still get. Every single one of them here. Barry Bonds, Ken Griffey Jr., Mark McGuire. All the guys that had like steroid things going on with them are going to be fine. Their cards are going up in value. They're going to continue to go up. They're going to hit ceilings like you wouldn't believe. Especially Barry Bonds. Like, you can get some Barry Bonds. He's still the home run king. Most home runs in a season. It's in the record books. So people are going to always collect them. People are always going to want them. And they're going to pay big money for them. And his stuff you can get right now for $10, $5 a card. Really cheap. And there's no reason why they won't be $500 someday. So, what else is going on? What are you guys doing? What's going on? We got snow here. Our town is shut down from this much snow. It's pretty funny. I can actually show you guys because I got my phone on me. All right. Let's see here. What's the best way to show you guys this huge snowstorm? It's actually ice, so it's the ice that's killing us. Let me turn this around here. So yeah, there's like no, there's my car. There's not much snow, but like my car is sealed shut. It's absolutely sealed shut. Can't get into it. It's just ice. It's a big old icicle now, and the ground is just super crunchy. But tonight we're supposed to get 8 inches. That's what she said. So anytime now it's supposed to start coming down. This is just pure ice on their windows. You see the frozen sickles. So it's cold, but it's not the snow that's really crippling us. It's the ice. So we're just kind of hunkered down. I got a big old batch of chili that I started up, and I'm gonna finish that here in the next hour. And Shanna's there making a puzzle, just putting a puzzle together. That's what I was doing when I was late coming here because I was messing with a puzzle. And then I was like, "Oh shoot, it's 3!" Ran downstairs. But that's all I got, guys. I got nothing going on. Nothing exciting here. See, Shanna's up there making a puzzle. Are you done with it yet, Shanna? You should be done. You're so slow at that puzzle. All right, guys. I don't have anything else. Snow. I know we don't get snow here, so I'm excited. I'm stoked for the snow. I'm ready to get that 8 inches. I am. All right, guys. I'm out. I'll be back next Friday to talk about cards, but Monday will be live. Live Monday at noon. Scambait and calling scammers. I had a great call today. They called me up and it was a good 20 minutes of entertainment. But I didn't get it on video, but Shanna was there. She laughed. So have a good one, guys. Thank you. Take care. Have a good, safe weekend.